Why is there a Christmas dinosaur? Feathers? Really wants to get a Christmas tree. Put your head in there, Wayne. My head's too big. They're so cute. She's got one, hasn't it, today? Might get her something for a model Christmas village. Is that the one you wanted? Husband? The problem of having a relatively small house at Christmas is that everything needs moving to fit in the tree. Personally, I would have liked a little tree on top of the table here, but the men of the house are adamant that we've got to have a big tall tree. So for the first time this year, I've decided to move the sofa in front of the window, which is probably not ideal because it's blocking off the radiator. And I think we're going to have the tree over here. We usually have it in this corner, but I always feel it looks cramped. I'll probably do it and just want to change it all back again. So I've got my son to move this sofa, give everything a good clean. Behind the sofa was disgusting. I'm glad I didn't film that bit. The cobwebs were unreal because it's so heavy. Trying to move it to like get behind it is a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to bring in the tree on my own now. My husband's at hospital. And let's see if it looks all right over there. We've got a completely different tree this year. I don't even know what kind of tree it is. I'll try and find out. But again, the men of the house liked it. I wanted a different one, but I've been outvoted. So we'll make the most of it. Stay. Oops. What if? You want to help, Leo? Can you just take some branches off the bottom? Well, that's what the tree's going to look like this year because I can't get to blinking stand up straight. There's needles all over the floor. Honestly, next year I'm getting an artificial tree. I love real trees, but I find it so stressful. It's so annoying. And this tree does not want to stand up. I think it's a two-man job. So what I'm going to do now is tidy the kitchen and the dining room, which are just full of stuff. It's just like a day job, isn't it? I sound like a right Grinch at the moment, but honestly, I hate putting the tree up. I've said it. I hate putting the tree up. All these lovely social media posts that make you think it's all lovely and Christmassy. It's not. It's stressful putting up a tree. Right, I'm going to go and clean up the kitchen and the dining room because they are just a complete mess now. I mean, where do I even start? Nobody's washed the pots up this morning. There's stuff everywhere. Bar humbug and all that. The most stressful part over, my son ended up helping me with the tree, and we've had to prop it up with a book because it's a bit lopsided. And the lights are so easy to do with the ones that hang from the top instead of having to wrap them round. So they didn't take long at all, actually, and I usually find them stressful. So on to baubles now. So some of these are years old. We've got a few each year, but yeah, they're nothing fancy. We've just had them quite a long time. There's one in here. Ooh, there's one in here that's really special when I find it. So yeah, I'm going to pop these on now and see what it looks like. It's not anything glamorous or over exciting, but it's ours and we love it and my son loves it, and that's all that matters, because this time next year he might not be living with us. So yeah, as long as he's happy, I'm happy. And this is our special bauble. My stepdaughter bought it for us the year my father-in-law passed away, so it's a lovely reminder of him every Christmas. So that's going on the front of the tree. Love it, Bill. The last thing I'm going to do is put these little bows on that I made a couple of years ago. They're just like Hessian bows. I'm going to pop them on all over, and then that's done. Thank goodness. And that is the tree for this year. Pretty much the same as every year, to be honest, apart from it's a different type of tree and it's a different position. That's the rest of the room. Leo's got his Christmas jumper on. Leo! Leo! Hello! Do you want to come and show me Christmas jumper? Nah, get back to sleep. Right, that's it done for today. I'm going to do tomorrow. I am going to trim up the fire surround and sort all that out tomorrow. But yeah, have a bit of a tidy up now. That's it done for today. Morning, back to the decorating for Christmas. I didn't manage to do any yesterday because I went and had my hair done at the hairdressers, and then I had other things to do afterwards. So we're going to decorate these shelves today. Quite like doing this bit. This bit is easy compared to the tree. First thing I'm going to do is pop a garland on here that I just got last year from Amazon, and then I'm going to see what I've got from bringing down the loft. Bringing from down. Oh, I can't speak. I'll see what I've got to decorate with. Okay. So these lovely trees I got from H&M last year. They just open up. I don't know if they've got any this year or something similar, but I love them. I'll probably just have a play around and see what goes where. These are the little candlesticks that I bought for £1 each last week. I think they look quite cute on here. I like the colour as well, the dark green. So I was going to spray them, but I'm going to leave them as they are. And they have got battery operated candles in. I did get a comment saying, why have you used battery? I'm surprised you used battery operated candles, but in some places it's not safe to use real candles. Last year I did actually put some candles in and I lit them and they burnt the bottom of the wood, which wasn't my brightest idea. So yeah, these are battery operated ones. These are the little trees that I did the tutorial on last week. In fact, I think swap those round. So we've not got too many trees together. I think I will add some of the red bows to this one. May take them off. I don't usually have much colour in my Christmas decor. We'll see, might just add a bit of something. Still not sure about up here, I don't know if it's too crowded. I'm so indecisive. I decorated this door last year, so I put some like little wooden bits on and did a bit of stenciling. If I've not already, which I don't think I have, I'll put a little short on to show you how I did it. But it's just that we've got no like original features or anything in the house, so just thought it added a little bit of interest. And have a wreath. Can't even remember where I got that from. Maybe Home Sense or TK Maxx, one of the two, I think. But I've just popped on a wintry screensaver from YouTube. I got a really nice one last year that was a moving one, so I need to search for that. But it's quite nice when the TV's not on. And last but not least, I'm going to put the fire on to make it look really cosy. Can't get the top off. Goodness sake. And that's it all done. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to do the hallway tomorrow, which is just going to be quite simple. Morning. It's been a week since I've started Christmas decorating and I've still not finished, but it's quite nice to just take my time doing it. I think today I'm going to do a little bit in the kitchen. Didn't do anything last year, just left it as was. And then a little bit in the hallway, and then if I've got time I'm going to do the cabin. But to be honest, I think it's a little bit of a mess at the moment because I've not been in it, so probably take me half the day to tidy it up. Anyway, I'm going to start in the kitchen. I think we're going to have a little bit of an update in the kitchen next year. We did this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when we bought the house to rent out, and we used a second-hand kitchen, which has been absolutely great. But as much as I love the wooden worktops, are an absolute nightmare to keep like nice. They obviously get water stains around the sink. So we might change the worktops. I really want a boiling tap. I hate the chrome tap that we've got anyway, so I want to change that to a boiling tap and try and get some more work surface. Oh, and maybe a new oven. We had a range master in our last house and I miss it so much. It was brilliant. So I might have a little bit of a reconfigure next year. see how finances go, and see what time we've got. But in the meantime, I'm going to decorate it for Christmas. I've had a little bit of a change with this area. I found these bows that I made last year. Can't remember how I made them, but I made them out of some old blind fabrics. I've popped those on, changed the table a little bit. So I found another bag full of stuff. I don't know what's in it, but I'm going to see what we've got and use these for the kitchen. That is it for this little bit. Not done much. Just a few little bits. What I've got. And this bit is done. And now I'm just going to do the hallway. That is the hallway finished, and I'll just take you around the rest of the downstairs. The tree. And that is it for this week. I'm going to leave the cabin. I might do it this week at some point, but I've got bits to do, like my accounts, which I always leave to the last minute. I'm a nightmare. I just want to chill, to be honest. I think I'm all Christmased out. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And if you like this content, please subscribe. And just on a final note, I wasn't going to mention anything, but I am going to. I've been on social media for 10 years, and obviously there's a lot of positive, but I do get the negative comments quite often. And at my age now, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. 20 years ago, I would have probably been bothered and I would have given up. Last week, I had a couple of comments saying my content was boring and I had an annoying voice, which I completely agree with. I wish I had a really nice, soft, lyrical English accent, but I've got a northern accent. It ain't going to change at age 51. So unfortunately, if you do want to watch these videos, that's what you're stuck with. But yeah, it doesn't bother me as in the sense of it won't ever stop me making content. In fact, it gives me fire in my belly to make more content. But what does upset me is that it could be directed at somebody that it does bother and they could give up creating content, doing something they love because of negative comments. So if you don't like it, just scroll on. Or mind you, I'd rather you actually troll me than somebody else that it does affect. But yeah, it takes nothing to be kind. I am under no illusions that this content is going to be for everyone. And yeah, it's probably a little bit boring at times. And I definitely do have an annoying voice. But like I said, it takes nothing to be kind. But thank you to all the kind comments I do get. And thank you if you have subscribed. And if you do like this boring, annoying voice, then please subscribe. And I'll see you next week.